Conscious manifestation is not about how much positive you can be, but it is about how much authentic you can be and how much connected to source, to God, to universe you can be. Let me break this down. So first sentence is self-explanatory. It is not about how positive you can be. What I said in the second sentence, it is about how authentic you can be. When I say authentic, I mean how authentic you can be about what is showing up in your body right now. Is positivity really showing up in your body? Or are you feeling frustration? Are you feeling anger? Are you feeling doubt? Let's address that. Instead of shoving positivity like, completely in a basket that is full, let's empty the basket first. You cannot shove positivity in a basket that is like almost overflowing with frustration and anger and all these things. And these are not bad things, these are just emotions. Let's first of all remove this thing that, oh my god, these are bad things and what am I doing? I don't want to feel all this frustration and anger and sadness and sorrow and this and that, because that's ruining my manifestation, that's ruining what is coming to me. It's not. You're human. Your emotions were put inside of you for a reason. Your emotions were put inside of you so that you can feel them and you can alchemize them. Believe it or not, they are a part of your manifestation journey. So now that we have that out of the way, how authentic are you being about what is showing up, and how authentic are you being about listening to your body? If something is showing up, it's showing up for a reason. It's showing up because it is inside you. Let's address that first. Feeling negative emotions is not the monster. It is something that is required, and it is something that we are not really taught in our lives. How negative emotions can be felt, how it can be safe to feel negative emotions, how you can hold yourself in deep sorrow and deep grief. If you could just fully allow them for once instead of trying to shove them under the carpet, or force it with positivity. Because when you really really are honest with yourself about feeling those emotions, they will transform. You will feel like a sigh of relief or a weight being lifted off of your shoulders. And then when you start saying to yourself like, yeah, you know what, I am feeling better right now, and I think good things are coming my way, you at least start exploring the possibility, which was really difficult before because you were just bursting with all these negative emotions and you were not allowing yourself to feel them. You were not feeling them, you were not acknowledging them, you were not seeing those parts of you that are begging to be seen. Those parts of you that are feeling sadness, sorrow, jealousy, any negative emotion whatsoever. Those are parts inside of you that want to be seen, right? So once you give them a chance to be felt and acknowledged, then they can be soothed, soothed. They can be soothed, and they will make you feel like, okay, now a weight has lifted off my shoulders, and then you can start filling in the bucket. Right now, about feeling negative emotions, there's one thing I want to say. Feeling and dwelling are two different things. Feeling happens inside the body. Feeling is something we feel in our body, wherever you feel in your body. Dwelling is something that happens in the mind. Those are the constant loops that keep going on. So if you notice a constant loops keep going on, first of all, it's completely normal. Second of all, when you catch yourself doing that, feel where you're feeling that in your body. Locate, like, when these thoughts are going on, what do you feel in your body? Maybe your heart feels heavy, right? Maybe you feel something in your solar plexus or your root chakra, whatever. It's about feeling that feeling. Maybe when those thoughts are going on, you feel a lot of sadness. So let's go with sadness. Let's feel the sadness. That's the emotion that wants to be seen. Or when you have all these thoughts going on, you're feeling a lot of anger and frustration. Okay, so let's release that anger safely, always safely, wherever you're hitting pillows or whatever. Anger release always has to be done very safely, right? So how authentic are you being about feeling your emotions? And are you able to catch yourself, you know, differentiating between feeling emotions versus dwelling in the mind? By the way, this dwelling happens for everyone. Like it really comes with practice, this thing. Like you catch yourself that, okay, this is a lot of mind of what am I feeling? I'm feeling sad. Okay, let me cry about it. I'm feeling angry. Okay, let me release the anger about it. I'm feeling grief. Okay, let me again cry a lot with it. And when you cry, you really feel that sadness. and stuff more than the loops that are going in your mind. I hope that makes sense. So yeah, how authentic are you being? And second, how connected to source are you? Even when you are in deep sorrow, deep grief, even when you are crying your eyes out, you can still have the faith inside of you. You can still be connected to God. You can still be connected to the universe. And no, this is not about perfection. I'm not saying that there are not going to be circumstances and just days in your life when you actually won't even feel connected to God. You really will feel frustrated about this whole life whatsoever. That also happens. But as you keep going on your spiritual journey, trust me, that gets lesser and lesser. And you are able to feel connected to God and universe. So what are you doing in your life to, feel connected to God or the universe on a daily basis? Because that's a practice, right? Improving this connection, every relationship requires work. So even this relationship with you and the universe, God, the energy, whatever you want to call it requires work. So when you are not having a breakdown, on the days when you are not having a breakdown and life is going pretty okay, and you're not that much occupied in your mind, it's fine. Are you pushing away your spiritual practices, or are you doing something to deepen your relation with the universe, God? That can be different things, right? Maybe people who believe in religion, it's about reading their religious text, or praying to whatever particular gods, sorry, whatever particular gods they believe in. Or it can be something like there's some meditative practices, or it can be so many different things. Like, honestly, even there are so many activities. For example, when you paint, that's when you feel so connected with the universal energy. When you dance, that's when you feel so connected. And like, maybe you do some free style dance kind of thing that makes you just completely go into the another universe. Or it can be so many different things. Walking barefoot on the ground, what makes you feel connected? Connected to what? Connected to life, connected to life force energy. So are you strengthening your relationship with that life force energy? And that has to be done, I mean, on the days when you're not really having a breakdown, so that when you do have a breakdown, your relationship is stronger with that life force energy, with that God, with that universe. Okay, I hope that makes sense. So, no, guys, it's really not about how much positivity you can force. It's really about how authentic you can be and how connected you can be to source. One more thing that I want to say about how authentic you can be. Whenever I talk about these, feeling of negative emotions, I also always want to mention that be honest with yourself about the negative emotion. That, okay, you felt this negative emotion, you release something. Don't get addicted to just the negativity, or don't get addicted to just the positivity. This is a bit of a tricky one, right? And that comes with practice. Again, practice. I'm sorry, but that's something I cannot do anything about. You have to practice. Don't stick too much to the positivity or the negativity. Just be true about what is showing. Sometimes when we are feeling our negative emotions, we can get addicted to that, right? We can just keep wallowing in all these things. But be honest with yourself. Are you really in a place where you genuinely feel life is over and all these things? Okay, fine, let's feel that. But are you just maybe becoming habitual of victimizing yourself at this point? That's not okay, right? This is something only you can know. Again, practice. So practice, practice, practice. Let me know in the comments below. What do you feel about this topic? Anything in this video resonated with you, made your mind click? Let me know all about it in the comments below. What are you taking away from this video? Was this video helpful for you? And if you want to see more videos from me about spirituality, manifestation, spiritual growth and development, living a life that is completely true to you and your soul essence, hit that subscribe button. I make a lot of videos about all of these topics for you guys. I'll see you in the next one. Till then, bye bye, take care.